himself in there, gives up one at the very end. And we move on to 165 pounds. Chandler Amaker, the redshirt junior, stepping out there instead of Tyler Swiderski. Swiderski, another one for these Central Michigan Chippewas that could be in that MAC final conversation. But they send out Amaker instead to face Jeremy Olsko. As I think a little bit of this is Coach Bennett wanting to see his guys against a good Bobcats squad compared to the starting lineup he threw out there at the national duels. He wants to see what his other guys have got versus this group. (13-5) Central Michigan leads. Bobcats got to find some wins here in the back half. This is where they usually can anyways. It's stacked against them a little bit because 74-84, they usually feel good. But with the Kramer brothers there for the Chippewas, it's going to be a lot.
Yeah, those higher weight classes are where OU really needs to find their footing and succeed. The last duel, the 26-14 win over Edinboro. The Bobcats dropped the first 3 weight classes and then won 5 straight in the higher divisions.
Chance Amaker. He's out of Moncks Corner, South Carolina. Another guy. Seems like Coach Bennett's got a little bit of a South connection there. He certainly gets down there. Spot where there's not a lot of college wrestling anyways. They got to go somewhere else. And he seems to have the connection to get down there and find some of the best guys.
Moncks Corner is a small city too, so that's interesting.
So we're a minute 30 in. Not a lot going on. Nothing too committed here out of either the Bobcat or the Chippewa. As Olsko finds a leg, he's going to try to find 2. Now he just got to turn the corner. Excuse me, that's Jack Lledo, who's calling him Olsko earlier. Olsko's at 184.
We'll get there.
As he's trying to slide in here, gets his knee across. Good roll through by Amaker. Now Amaker might have a little better position on the ankles, but I bet we're going to go to a stalemate here.
Yeah, both their bases are so wide, it's kind of hard for either wrestler to...
Either way, it's a restart, but they actually said potentially dangerous. So I believe somebody's knee might have been tweaked, I guess.
Yeah, both those guys are almost doing the splits there.
45 to go, period number 1. At 165 pounds.
Fun fact about Jack Lledo, he attended Lower Marion High School, the same high school Kobe Bryant went to.
He sure did. So he gets to a leg again quickly. This time elbow deep. Maybe a little better chance of finishing if he can pop himself off his own knees. Gonna have to drive through, get his toes on the mat. Goes up and over instead. Jack Lledo's been competing very well since the start of 2025 in the MAC dual season. As we are going to finish the first period just like this.
Yeah, Amaker really held down on that grip on the bottom. Kind of made it hard for him to break the bottom grip and the top grip at the same time, so he was just able to ride that position out of that period.
2 minutes on the clock. Second period gets going, and Amaker looking to get his point. Lledo does still have a lock on that far right hip. Now he starts to lose it, and Amaker up 1-0. It's the Bobcats again with another starter not being out. You've got to take an opportunity here that you were being given if you're Ohio. Flip a decision from the last time that these two teams met. Get yourself ever closer to a possible win against Central Michigan. For the first time in 5 years is what the Bobcats are looking for.
Chandler Amaker moves around to a lot of weight classes. He's wrestled at 157, 165, and 174.
You got to love a do-everything guy. The Bobcats have got a couple of them out there that have now found their way into starting positions.
Kind of forced to this year, really, with all the movements in the lineup.
Just a touch, but you think of a guy like Garrett Thompson who made the national tournament at 65. We've seen him wrestle at 57. He bumped all the way to 74 and picked up MAC wins before. It's now Amaker. He gets a shot in. Lledo tries to go roll through. He does find himself in a slightly better position. We've got either ankle either way. Now Amaker trying to go up and under. And I think Lledo's trying to work himself back into him. We've got 20 seconds to see if we can work our way through this one. We're not going to let it happen as everybody got too tangled up. Nobody could really move anyway, so with 14 seconds, Lledo still has a chance to put himself in the lead before we go to the period number 3.
Yeah, I think Lledo got a little antsy there in that position. He was just looking for a reset back to his feet.
As both guys stalk to end the period, but that's how we finish it. Still 1-0 here at 165. And Jack Lledo is going to go down. He's going to go get his point, hopefully. Get a chance to see how good Amaker is on top. Just 7-7 on the year. There. Bobcats trying to ask for a count on that ankle drop down, and I believe that that is a count the way he is doing it, even if he's trying to work himself up into a bow and arrow kind of position. As he rips him back, but he's not over the 90 degrees, so now Lledo's got a bit of some space and he gets out. Doesn't give up a riding time point. 33 seconds here for Amaker. And a great slip right under the hands out of Amaker. He's back to a leg on Lledo. But Lledo's got a pretty good position here, putting his hips in him. Now we're going to go body lock. Amaker almost had his way around. Now Lledo quickly back in on a leg. Coach trying to tell him to keep him in, and we're going to go out of bounds. The official not doing anything. They were out of bounds forever. But Lledo's got a chance to make it happen anyways. Coach they give the danger count. They're going to get 3 Lledo. They should have been out of bounds 10 seconds ago. It doesn't matter. We go stalemate.
As Coach Greenlee throws the challenge block away, he was holding on to that thing tightly. Thought about throwing it.
If it didn't go his way, he was going to throw for the out-of-bounds call, which should have been there. They were outside of that cylinder. All points of contact. Nobody was even in the air inside the cylinder. Coach Greenlee says ride him out for this period, obviously, but he wants him to finish on top. He doesn't want to finish on the feet, giving Amaker a chance.
It's like Amaker is content with that, not really making a move, trying to escape yet, kind of just
he's looking for something big as Amaker to pop out of this one, but Lledo
not gonna get it. Got the death grip on him.
Jack Lledo is going to pick up his 3rd MAC win of the year right here inside the Convocation Center. A big one there against Chance Amaker. Bobcats just down by 5, 13-8. And we have got a doozy coming at 174 pounds. They did it, jog out the correct man. Alex Kramer is going to be out there for the Chippewas, and Garrett Thompson for the Bobcats. 7 and 8 in the country at 174. 2 of the highest ranked MAC wrestlers in the country. It's going to be a great one. We'll be right back with it.